Hello, everyone, and thanks again for joining me on our journey through Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. I believe last episode we were given the task of finding Luthor Black, the vampire priest. I'm kind of excited to get through this one because this one is a little bit different than all the other places we've been. Let's just go ahead and push onward, take care of these ghouls, which can't remember if I mentioned it last time. I remember thinking it at least that these guys are so much easier than like previous things that we've been fighting. I think it's just because we didn't upgrade our characters for so long that it seems like we're just like cutting through these guys, which I guess technically within the lore, I guess it makes sense because I would think that ghouls aren't as powerful as vampires. These are ghouls. Oh, that just comes around. Maybe we could have snuck up on them a little bit. Oh, he found us. Oh, look at this little backpack. What do you think he carries in that backpack? Morrow dagger. Oh, we'll leave. Probably isn't worth much. What do they all have backpacks? Did I just somehow miss that? Oh, maybe that's just a design quality of the. Yeah, because I used to think or I was thinking it was just the Tremere would like be fleeing while they're like taunting you, but maybe that's just something the enemies have to go through. They taunt you as they're actively fleeing away from you. Okay, hopefully we're done with the sunlight portion. It seems like we're in some kind of underground area. And we can one-shot those rats if we can actually get our hands on them. So this guy tougher than the others, or is he just avoiding our attacks somehow? Okay, so a bit of treasure down here. Some sapphires. What are those? Those diamonds? Oh, sweet. Just in time for our... Oh, not that one. This one. Give us a chance to test out our manipulation skills. Maybe we can make some serious bank. Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul. Definitely upgrade our tools. Those arrows? Crossbow bolts. I don't think we've come across a crossbow yet, though. Oh, clearly not done with the sunlight, unfortunately. Okay. Let's come down here. Maybe this isn't a pathway, maybe it's a little pocket for us to wander into. No, I was worried about that. Oh, there was a guy hanging out down here. I say, please, everyone, let's hang out down here for a second. Can I like shift click?
I do withdraw.
I can. Oh man, is that? Hey, what are you doing? You need to stay back. Oh my god. Okay, but why isn't he?
I return to thee.
Yeah. It's weird. Why is he like actively trying to run out into the sunlight? Please. I'm asking you. Just stand still for a second. Okay.
Return to me.
Well, I'm really glad that I tested it out. I mean, I guess there's only like so many button combinations you can push to do stuff. So shift that.
Withdraw.
Oh man, that is
Return to me.
That is beautiful. I'm so glad I tested that out. It might be in the manual, but we didn't try it. Because that will definitely make parts like this easier. If everyone can be cool about it. Okay, we're
I
Serena.
do withdraw.
Is Wilhelm bugged? Is that, I mean... Is there like something that happens when he's diseased? I don't know, it's super annoying. Like, just chill out for a second, my man. Yeah, we need to quickly come up here. Oh my god, we're almost dead.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound my sword sings.
Okay. At least he seems to be calmed down.
Come hither and hear
You know what we
the
could
sweet
do is just
sound
try
my
to...
sword sings.
There we go. And he's full of blood. Well, now that I wasn't Eric. Eric could definitely use some blood. Okay. Maybe we're getting close, because I definitely remember going into an interior to find Luthor Black, so the more doors we go through to walk inside, more likely I think we're going to be towards the end. Oh, I didn't really realize that you could hover over that. Probably isn't the most efficient way, but if I can, like, kind of piggyback off of each other. Yeah, you guys definitely need some blood.
Hated son that murder me.
Okay. And then there was Eric, the lone wolf.
The hunger brings savagery, like a ravening beast.
Never understand why your companions always seem to have an empty slot and then don't have feet equipped. I guess because maybe they don't really intend for you to play as them? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Stand and deliver.
Okay, well, that's perfect, because... Perfect. I'm gonna say they can take care of those couple guys while Eric gets some nutrients, and then hopefully we can find some for Serena and Wilhelm. I know Christof does have a blood supply, but I mean, these guys are so easy to feed off of. Might as well take advantage of our environment. It's kind of a weird way to think about it, but definitely where we're at mentally. I mean, he doesn't have that much. 2 bloodstones and a couple bottles of Vitae. Not that much. Can we put this... Man, we are, like, looking super fresh, right? Where's our appearance? 75. Oh, my God. I can't remember if you can go above 100 in anything. I'm sure you can, like, get stuff, like, just upgrading point-wise. I'm sure you can only max out at 100, but... yeah, I'm sure with whatchamacallit, like things that increase it, you can get above 100 definitely.
The hunger is upon me and I must feed.
Oh, shit. God, I hate that so freaking much.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound.
The hunger rises within me.
Perfect.
Death is near.
My sword sings.
I wish there was an option. I don't think there is, at least. I know there's an option to turn off like certain blood disciplines. But I wish there was an option to be like, feed until dead. Just completely just let it run its course. That seems like Wilhelm. Or did you have some blood? Okay, I don't know. I guess he did feed off of someone, so maybe he did get a good bit there. Well, probably a good time to save since we're Doing pretty good. No deaths to report of.
Stand and deliver. Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul. Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my
For some reason, getting some like ambient music. I think it's the same with the university. Oh, that was weird. Why was it like? Oh look, we do have a reflection in like a normal mirror. Okay, maybe in this world, oh, there's 5 of them. Interesting. Looks like there's just 1 or 2 and 5. Oh man, would you look at that? There was a little bit of a puzzle that I didn't remember. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do think. I mean, I'm pretty sure like the whole silver not seeing your reflection thing, that like a lot of mirrors just have a silver backing on it, and that's why
To the abyss with thee.
I think in some mythologies, vampires can't be seen in mirrors because of the silver. And I think there was like even something, I can't remember what it was, but like back when cameras used to use like some kind of silver compound in the picture taking process, that vampires weren't supposed to show up there either. Oh my god, I freaking hate it when they run like that. But then like in this certain lore, it was once digital cameras came about, they could then be photographed because there was no more silver.
Shadows darker than night linger here. Even within the depths of such an evil place, there is a heart of beauty.
Stand and deliver.
Very poetic, but I don't know what he's referring to. Man, is it just me, or are we getting a lot of Warhammers? Like, I feel like we've come across quite a few. And the fact that we just got that from a barrel, which is kind of funny for the fact that it's like, obviously, it wasn't going to fit in there. But somehow it's in the barrel.
Beware.
Oh,
The shadows live.
okay, well that's,
Then the shadows can die.
Stand and
that must be what Christof was talking about then. Mm-hmm.
come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul.
Oh. I'll let you guys deal with him. I'm guessing ghouls can't blood heal like vampires can. I don't know if we've seen a single one do that,
Stand and deliver.
which is fine by me, because it just means they're all the more easy to kill.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my soul.
Whoa! What was that? Why did he just explode? Are we like super BA now and we can just explode enemies? It kind of reminds me of like Fallout, when you can
The Losombra
accidentally
obsess
explode
over
someone.
portraiture, since they can no longer cast reflections into mirrors.
'Tis a mysterious quirk of Cain's blood.
Uh-huh. Okay. So now I am super confused about that. Are they saying that some of them can, while some of them can't? That's quite weird.
To the abyss with
It's funny that they addressed that, though, after me talking about it. Had quite a nerdy length, I would say, also, about vampires and reflections. But you'd think it as a game as old as this, you'd think this would just be a good excuse not to feel the need to do reflections, because I know for a long, long time reflections were very costly to do. I mean, I'm assuming they're still pretty costly to do. What are you casting that on? Are you casting that on the guy that Serena currently has in a headlock? Oh. There's someone behind the corner that he was just like super itching to get into. Oh my god, what did you do here? Just like ran into the lion's den of dark hunters. Why are we taking so much damage? Are these hunters that strong? If you guys want to like get in here at any point, like be my guest. Like, how did he die? How did that ghoul just die? Because I don't feel like any of us were actively attacking him. Okay, these specters are not fun to deal with. Like, where did you... Okay, so you must have like seen them through the wall or something. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you didn't like put us all in mortal danger. It's because you could smell them around the corner. Shoot. You guys got me? And Eric's stuck on my cape, apparently. As much as I like to boast about the pathfinding in this game, there are several points where it can be super annoying. Like, it isn't obvious sometimes when they're trying to navigate around each other. They can have trouble. Okay, well, Wilhelm's gone. Yep, he was dead. We got this. We can just let him rest for a little bit, I think, and come back. Oh, man. Can you reach him back there, Eric? Because... Gosh, how much damage did this guy take? Like, seriously? Did something happen? Okay, Jesus. Like, he was on red for so long. And maybe that's not the sound effect of someone taking damage. Maybe that's the sound effect of us, like, missing a hit. I don't know. Like, that just seemed like that took way too long. And he was almost dead. Okay. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad. I think we're actually pretty close to the end. I actually give you permission to use one of our precious bloodstones. Okay, I think we got one of those last time too, right? Perfect. I think we got... Warhammers we got. Do we have any more? We're just like kicking around. Yeah, I remember this. This is supposed to be... it's specifically... How many does that take up? Does it take up... Okay, well that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it doesn't seem like it should interfere with the bottom two, but for some reason it does. That specifically allows you not to be staked, which I don't think we've come across yet, but someone stakes you, it like temporarily, like, what am I trying to say? Like freezes you for a second, like puts you in a state where Can't do anything for a minute. You know what? Before we keep continuing on, though, save real quick. Just because I feel like those Dark Hunters, for some reason, were giving us a good bit of trouble.
Stand and deliver. I shall let thee flee as I like.
Oh, I know that's not true. They would never let us flee.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound.
Serena, what happened? Why did you die?
Stand and deliver.
Who's hissing like a cat?
The hunger rises within you, and death is near.
I think you'll be okay. Oh, God, there's another one of these things.
The beast rose within me.
Oh, God. I'm glad we saved when we did, huh? Oh,
Stand and deliver.
clicked on the wrong floating head. Wait, which one were we attacking?
Leaving thee of thy coats of wealth. Come hither and hear the sweet sound of my sword sing.
Where is it? There you go. Wait, who was that? Oh, that was the... Oh, shoot. Okay, this might need some strategizing. Okay, cool. We got one down. It's the last one. Come on, we can do it. Jesus, we're so close. I didn't think we were going to survive that encounter. Come on. Why are these guys so tough? Like, what is that sound effect? The whooshing sound effect. I feel like it was just like us laying into him over and over again, but it doesn't really feel like it. Okay. Save, because that was awful. Here I was like thinking we're super BA now, not having to worry about enemies for a minute, but it's dark specters really show me that we're not ready. And there he is. I knew we were getting close.
Why would Luthor Black glorify the expulsion of Cain from the garden?
Perhaps it reminds him of his own exile from humanity.
Whom seek thee?
The Lasombra Luthor Black.
I am he. So, thou hast come to kill me.
Aye.
Come then. Kill me if thou can. I await the sacrament of thy blade, and the chains of Orsi the betrayer.
Then wait no longer.
Aye. 'Tis rude to keep a churchman waiting.
Hold. I do not seek thy death, Luthor. I only wish the return of those innocents taken by the Tremere.
I care not for thy wishes, whelp. Attempt thy deed, or begone.
Thou hast done nothing deserving of death.
Christof, do not play with thy food. 'Tis unseemly.
Why dost thou seek death so ardently?
The cup which my father hath given me, shall I not drink it?
Blasphemer. The Lord hath not commanded thy death. Thou merely seek release from the bitterness of thy unlife.
For God's sake, Christof, kill him. He wants to die.
I see that thou art like unto me, Christof. Thou too seek holy refuge from bitter unlife.
Once I sought that selfish goal. Now I wish only to save she whom I have imperiled.
Then thou art truly the one for whom I have prayed. If thou would redeem me.
I shall not kill thee.
Please, I beg of thee. I cannot enter heaven if I turn my hand against myself. But thou hast it in thy power to deliver me. 'Twould be an act of holiness.
If I take up thy burden, thou wouldst remain blameless, and thy sin would be mine alone to bear. Thy elevation would be my damnation.
Nay,
Aye, 'tis so.
aye, 'tis so. Wilt thou do this for me all the same? It is more than I may ask of thee, yet I ask it still. Wilt thou take my sins upon thee?
I feel like I know what I'm supposed to do, but maybe that's because I only thought that was like the same thing. Like I'm kind of curious if we say, "Nay, I shall not even regain Inezca," which I don't feel like he would say because he would do anything to regain Inezca. Because I remember what happens if we bind him, but I'm wondering if we choose the second one, do we just leave? Honestly, can't remember, so I'm gonna pick
Very
this
well
one.
then. We shall bind thee.
Bind me with Orsi's chain, that I cannot escape the sun in my frenzy.
Do we need to actively do that though? Because what I can't remember. Oh, it saved our game. Or did no? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I got confused there for a second. I thought that was saying that the game saved, so we couldn't like pick one or over the other. Do we gain any humanity? Oh, we're still at 60 though. I'm so confused about like how humanity works. I feel like every time I think I'm doing something like righteous, I don't know if that's the right way to describe it. We never gain any humanity, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I was wondering that because there's 2 levers. Which, if you were a dumb kid like me,
I do withdraw.
probably took you a second to figure out what you're supposed to do. But if you're a smart boy like me, as a much older man, you just, hey Wilhelm, flick that switch.
Salvation at last.
And I'm guessing we probably don't want to go down there again. Man, I'm tempted. Want to do it. Just because I want to see what happens. Like, I hate not knowing. Especially after all these years of playing this game over and over again. What happens if we...
Why would Luthor...
And we can quickly get through all the dialogue. So it won't take that long.
Nay, I shall not. Not even to regain Inezca.
Coward! If thou art too craven to do the act for which thou hast defiled my sanctum, I shall do the deed myself, and remove the stain of us all!
Okay, how come we're not moving? Yeah, oh god. Oh god. Okay. But do we gain any humanity? Oh, we do gain humanity. Interesting. Okay. I do think it's a little odd, though, that he's like, no, I won't kill you, Luthor, because you're... What did he say? Elevation would be my damnation. But we just killed, like, a bunch of people to get here, right? Like, it does seem, a little weird. Like how it's kind of like a movie trope where
I do withdraw.
the good guy will kill all the henchmen but spare the big baddie.
Why would Luthor Black...
Okay, we can probably do this. Or if you can hear the clicking of the space bar.
Nay.
Salvation at last.
Wait.
Attend me.
Okay. So we did all that and gained humanity. I knew it was possible. I don't know why it took us so long to figure that out. Oh, look at that. It's like pure white from the sunlight. There's someone down here.
Thou hast serviced me well. I am in thy debt. Alas, I did not become the greatest merchant in Vienna by paying my debts. Such expenses unbalance my tidy ledger books. Besides, I should like to deliver the news of the Lasombre's death to the Duke myself. Take them away.
At least tell me if the Tremere have harmed Inesca.
That's thy only concern, as thou art being taken as a slave? The health of some other slave? Thou must develop thy self-interest if thou wish to survive the ordeal.
Tell me if Inesca has been harmed.
Oh, who can keep track of such things? When the silver poureth in like water, I have not the time to track every slave.
If Inesca has been harmed, I will destroy thee in the most painful manner possible, even if it takes 1,000 years.
Thou art impertinent for a slave. We shall see how a few weeks of starvation calms thy hot blood.
Thou hast heard my oath, thou depraved peddler of living flesh.
Well, I have spent too much time with thee.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot shatter this cage!
Seems impenetrable.
No! I will not go back to a Tremere dungeon!
Then lend me a bit of thy blood. I have a plan, but need all my strength to make it happen.
Take all thou needs.
Free! How sweet is freed!
I have a score to settle with those Teutonic knights. They reflect badly on my homeland, and I must smite them before the locals think we are all ignoble knaves.
Freedom is sweet, and their blood shall be the sweeter.
Okay, I think that's a nice place to stop. We'll deal with that next time because we are a little over time. But yeah, I think that's a nice clean episode. Finished up the Luthor Black storyline, and now here we are in the dungeons. I do remember this part of the game, but I couldn't remember the transition of how we get down here. But we'll, I guess, kind of have a prison break episode next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.